We're tuning in. The 2K Sports. Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. Maxey and Oubre pair up at the 1 and the 2. Joel Embiid is out there with Kenyon Martin. And it's George in at the 3. And for Cleveland, at the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen. Garland and Mitchell, the talented 1 and 2. And it's Okoro in at the 3, the small forward. Good work there as it goes. Richard, what do you expect? To see from this guard matchup?
These guys are lethal one-on-one, but I think the key is to keep their teammates involved, playing unselfish basketball.
Maxey passes to Oubre. Maxey with a screen on Mitchell. Back to Maxey. Outside Oubre. Clock at 4. Late clock. The Sixers need to put one up here. Outside Mitchell. There's the 3. It's hauled in by the Sixers. And now the Sixers on the break. Maxey with it. Guarded now by Mitchell. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. And what a breakout 4th year for Tyrese Maxey. Named to his first All-Star game in 2024, Richard.
When the Sixers traded away James Harden, it really opened up things for Maxey. Gave him the ball more responsibility, and you know what? He showed up.
Now here's Mitchell. From outside the arc, Joel Embiid with the board.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Back to George. Pass to Embiid. Up top, George. From deep. Oh, can't get it. Misses his first attempt.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
And here's Allen. Out to Mobley. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
This is Mobley's zone. He's got all the size he needs to dominate this paint.
Embiid, a screen on Garland. Here's Maxey. Basket counts.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Here's Mitchell. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
Oh, he's had that move saved up for a minute. You could tell with that smile on his face, Mitchell making the most of that opportunity.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Allen.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively.
Screen by Embiid. Pass to Oubre. The rebound by Allen. For Cleveland. They've gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. We know how great Joel Embiid is, but he simply hasn't been as effective in the postseason.
Part of that is because of all the defensive attention he gets. We know things tighten up in the postseason and things become much more challenging. That's why he needs a better supporting cast.
Yeah, muscling his way for the bucket. George doing what he does best.
Mobley, a screen on George. Poke loose. Mitchell, the pass to Okoro. Mobley against Martin. And Mobley gets it to go.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
George, a screen on Garland. Up top, George. Pass to Martin for 3. Unable to get that one. And it's Allen with the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Allen a screen, and the call will be against Kelly Oubre. That's his first foul. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in.
Yeah, just an outstanding defender. George's timing and feel for how to guard guys is a valuable commodity.
Oh, go ahead, big fella. Throw it down. Mobley's showing off that incredible bounce.
Now here's Maxey. Pass to Embiid. And he commits the intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
.116 left in the first quarter here. For 3, Maxey drains the triple. Maxey's got 6.
Now that's confidence right there. This is when you know Maxey is feeling it.
George against Mitchell. That shot off the mark. And George with some nice D. Embiid, a screen on Mitchell. George, no good. The Cavaliers lead by 5. Mitchell, the pass to Garland. Mitchell against George. Down low. Here's Mobley. Some solid defense from Martin.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
Screen by Embiid. Maxey with it. Now guarded by Mobley. And then Embiid with the dunk.
It's near impossible trying to guard Embiid in the pick and roll. He's just so clever.
Garland, the pass to Mitchell. Mobley, left side. Oubre with a steal. It's George on the wing. It'll count. No good on the buzzer beater. And at the end of 1, a closely contested game so far. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And what stands out to you from the Cavaliers in this one?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
Garland and Mitchell, the talented 1 and 2. At the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen. And it's Okoro in at the 3 slot. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavs. Now here's Oubre. Yet to see a basket. Pass to Embiid. Inside, Embiid gets the advantage.
A gifted interior scorer. When Embiid establishes himself down there, he is almost automatic.
And that one's good.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
76ers trail by 3. Well, the recent success of the Cavs has centered around their defense, RJ.
Well, if you want a chance to contend, you're going to have to be able to defend. Their coach embodies that, and so does their personnel, specifically their front court.
Now here's Maxey. Embiid passes to Martin. 4 on the clock. Embiid can't hit,
and the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Paul George spent some time talking about his idol. He said, the person who motivated me as a kid was Kobe Bryant. Growing up in Southern California, watching him every day, I wanted to emulate him. I attacked the game the same way he did, trying to work on every deficiency, play both ends, and be a competitor.
His impact lives on, Allie. Now here's Garland. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for two. It's going to go on Tyrese Maxey. And in Garland, we're looking at one of the best passers in the league, Richard.
I don't think he gets enough credit for it. He's got such a great feel for the game, the way he wiggles in and out of the lane. It is so impressive. He is such a great, confident floor leader.
It's George on the wing. Guarded by Okoro from behind the arc. Mobley grabs the board. The Cavaliers lead by 5. Mitchell with the ball. Oubre picks him up. Here's Allen. Out to Mobley. Pass to Garland. Tries yet again. Rebound by Philadelphia. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
And it's in there. George has gotten his second bucket.
Sturdy play from George in the paint, getting by the contact and to his finish.
Donovan Mitchell on the attack. That one falls.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
Really unfazed. Throw his height right out the window there.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for the Cavaliers.
Oh, boy, they've been driving deep into that defense early on, and it's paid off. Great penetration from the perimeter so far.
And the other thing you notice is how determined they've been to get into the paint and get buckets around the rim.
Now here's Oubre. He's scoreless. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Grant, we know non-shooting big men can clog the paint. But if they know where to move off the ball, that certainly helps.
Yeah, you know, big men who know those circle actions, like flashing to the open spot when their man gives help, they often end up with easy looks inside.
Here's Mitchell. 10 points for him. Right wing. Garland against Maxey. Lets the 3 fly. And the shot is good by Garland. Garland's got 7.
For a guard like Garland, hitting threes unlocks the rest of the floor.
Lets it fly. The Sixers with another miss.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
Mobley, a screen on Maxey. Here's Mitchell. Oh, Donovan Mitchell, just electric.
Right now, this is what you want to see. Mitchell playing without hesitation and just taking quality shots.
Martin a screen. Here's George. Martin up top. With nobody on him, he buries that jumper.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
There's a screen. Nice move. Ooh, power move by Mitchell.
Whatever he lacks in size, Mitchell makes up with craftiness. It allows him to be effective inside.
George, a screen on Garland. Maxey passes to George. And he banks in the layup. George has gotten 4 this quarter.
Sometimes it's simple. Put the ball in the hands of your scorers and let them do what they do best.
Pass to Okoro. Outside Garland. It's stolen by Maxey. Martin outside. Back to George. Garland against Maxey. George, right side. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. It's 2-on-1. From deep. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Garland. Mitchell's got 17 points.
And you got to be right up on Mitchell or else he will punish you right off the catch.
Here's Garland. And he lays it in on the break. And now a 12-point Cavalier lead.
This is intelligent basketball. Forcing a turnover and then immediately starting the fast break. Oh, I love this guy. Even when they're trailing, he works hard to put on a show.
Hey, that might be just what they need right now. Just a big-time effort for Donovan Mitchell. Thank you, Allie. Good stuff. We will be right back after this break for the beginning of the third quarter.
Please bring your attention to the center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drum roll. They're measuring up the shot.
Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. What a game we're seeing from Donovan Mitchell.
Yeah, tonight, he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
Taking a look at Philadelphia. Kyle Lowry out there with Eric Gordon. Then there's Caleb Martin. Then it's Andre Drummond. And it's Yabusele. Games last season.
Yeah, B.A., and lots of credit goes to Tyrese Maxey, averaging over 26 points a game. Philadelphia also had some good depth, and that really helped.
Just 4 to shoot. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. And now the Sixers on the break. Oh, a huge slam! An exclamation point on that break.
And that's all the result of some good defense. Of awareness.
LeVert goes against Lowry. LeVert passes to Strus. LeVert outside. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Yeah, that's inexcusable. I mean, the defense must push LeVert farther away from the basket than that.
LeVert goes against Lowry. Right around a minute and a half played in the third quarter. Here's Drummond. And Drummond with the jam.
And that's how you orchestrate the offense. Lowry showing the vision and the unselfishness.
LeVert with the ball. Checked by Gordon. LeVert passes to Strus. To the middle. The shot comes out. And Lowry with the defensive effort. 76ers trail by 6. Here's Yabusele. Lowry surveys the D. Martin inside. He's checked by LeVert. Misses from close range. Cleveland has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. And he drives in, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Playing way bigger than his 6-foot height. Lowry scores it inside. He just plays with so much heart.
Here's LeVert. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Huge size disadvantage for the defense. Might as well just get out of the way.
What's impressive about Caris LeVert, he's played a lot of different roles, Richard.
From averaging 20 points a game to more of a complimentary scorer. Look, LeVert has been a starter. He's come off the bench. He has thrived in any assignment you give him.
Lowry, good.
Oh, just an easy reverse for him. He has nice feel and touch around the bucket.
Outside Strus. Thompson, a screen on Gordon. Strus against Gordon. Strus the pass to LeVert. Strus with a screen on Lowry. Back to Strus. Pass to LeVert. Launches a 3. The offensive rebound. Here's Wade. Tries again. Drummond grabs the miss. 76ers trail by 6. Lowry with it. Now Thompson defending. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation.
There's 1:12 left to play in the 3rd quarter. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Cavaliers. And the Cavaliers going with a whole new group out there. And here's Mitchell. He'll bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Allen a screen. The 3. Cleveland again missing. For Philadelphia, they've got 5 of 6 shots to fall so far in the 3rd.
You can tell Maxey enjoys moving the ball. He likes setting up other guys.
Here's Garland. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. They'll try to make it a 3-point play. Cleveland shooting their 4th shot at the foul line here. 76ers trail by 7. And there's the screen. Up top, George. Maxey surveys. Pass to Martin. Embiid with it. Clock is at 3. Shoots over Allen. And misses it off the right side of the rim. The Cavaliers lead by 7. Outside Garland. George against Mitchell. Fires the 3. Joel Embiid with the board. Embiid's got 5 rebounds tonight. Oh, and the buzzer beater is good!
Makes his selection just in time. Well done.
He didn't even look worried.
And that'll do it for the third quarter. The Cavaliers on top. They're up by 5. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter when we return. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was the choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
That wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a sixth sense.
3 tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. At the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen. Garland and Mitchell, the talented 1 and 2. And it's Okoro in at the small forward position. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Cavaliers?
I like how they've been attacking the lane. It's been beautiful. All game long, they've been successful penetrating and getting offensive production.
And they've also been in the zone with the mid-range jumper. The defense has given them space, and they haven't hesitated to rise and fire.
Mobley, and he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
And depth at fending off aggressive coverage. Mobley already looking like a vet out there.
Embiid, a screen on Garland. Pass to Embiid. Oh, Embiid knocking it down from downtown.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
Oubre with it. Picked up by Allen. Here's Embiid. Oh, Embiid packs it down.
Defense looks helpless against Embiid on that slam. He's just too physical.
Mitchell against George. Mitchell, the pass to Garland. And a missed layup. The 76ers have gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the fourth. George passes to Maxey. Over Okoro. And it's Maxey missing. The Cavaliers leading and pushing it up. Here's Cleveland. And now they decide to foul intentionally. Moving along. 2 minutes gone in the fourth. Allen a screen. George against Mitchell. And no good, but close on that one. So he'll shoot 2 now.
We talked about the guys who play bigger than their listed size, and Donovan Mitchell is at the top of that list.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 out of 2 at the line.
He missed the chance to put them up by 3. You know he'd like to have that one back.
Here's Maxey. He nails it, and we're tied.
Turning on the Jets, Maxey found a lane and made them pay.
We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone by. And the foul called on Paul George. That's foul number 2 for him.
And there's just 1 foul now away from the penalty.
Here's Mitchell from the inbound. And oh, he just slams it over Paul George.
Now, the defense has no answer for Mitchell's leaping ability. This man goes up, and he will put it down on you quick.
Here's Maxey. Banked it in off the glass. Maxey's got 4 points in the quarter.
Attacking in a big moment. Maxey is not holding back.
And it's blocked by Embiid. And that'll be Cleveland's ball as it goes out of bounds. Cavs keep possession here. We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in. The 76ers have got 5 of 6 shots to go in the fourth. George against Mitchell. To take the lead. They get the rebound. Embiid passes to Oubre. Embiid, a screen on Mitchell. 6 on the shot clock. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. That one on Mitchell.
Yeah, it's such a simple yet effective move. Embiid executing the pump fake.
Second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's a 2-point ball game.
And in a close game like this, they can really rely on him to take care of business at the line.
Allen finds Mitchell. Allen a screen. George against Mitchell. A strong move by Mitchell inside.
Look at that grittiness of Mitchell. He hits resistance inside and still gets to work.
Outside Maxey. Inside. Here's George. It's rebounded by Cleveland. On the wing, Mitchell. He's covered by Oubre. And it's Mitchell. The miss. And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for the 76ers. Pass to George. They push it up 4 on 3. Mitchell with the ball. Picked up by Embiid. Garland for 3. Oh, he buries it from outside.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
Embiid, a screen on Garland. Lets it go from deep. Embiid misses. There's 21 seconds left in the final quarter. Mitchell against George. Now here's Mitchell. Shot clock at 6. Offensive rebound. Out to Garland. And so the big win by Cleveland in a tight game. That was an incredible night of hoops.
On 2. Sports, along with Coach Steve. And these two teams are both aggressive, attacking in transition.
Well, you've got to play to your strengths, right? But really, the league in general is looking for early offense. These teams, no different.
Now, here's Garland. And now the opening lineup for Boston. The post pair, Tatum and Porzingis. White in at shooting guard, with Brown playing small forward. And it's Holiday in at the point. Shot clock at 5. And here's Garland for 3. And Boston with the rebound. It's White on the wing, guarded by Garland. And White kicks to Brown. Fires for 3. And White the bucket on the assist by Brown. White's got the game going here with the first basket for Boston. Let's send it over to David Aldridge, who caught up with head coach Kenny Atkinson, DA.
He knows how much Jason Tatum can impact the game. Coach told me Tatum has improved the way he reads the game, how he responds to a defense. He's faster. That means we have to be crisp with how we rotate and send a double. Not a lot of wiggle room on the floor when Tatum is processing information. Back to you guys.
Thanks, David. Now here's Tatum, following the miss by Donovan Mitchell. Porzingis kicks to Holiday. Clock at 6. Back to Porzingis. Porzingis sets the pick for White. Off target from outside. Cleveland with the ball. It's a 3-point game. Mitchell against Holiday. Mitchell left side. Allen outside. From outside, off the mark. Boston's gone 1 or 2 from long range in the first quarter. And the conversation for Porzingis, coach, tends to always come back to help. And what a challenge that has been for him.
Yeah, Kevin, over his career, on average, he's missed about 30 games per season. But that's not an uncommon problem, as you know, for players who stand well over 7 feet tall.
Now Porzingis following the 3-point attempt by Donovan Mitchell. And stolen by Mobley. And now it's Allen running. Oh, wow, what a great move inside.
That is incredible.
Awesome job running the correct route there, and Allen just beating everyone to the right spot. Nice.
Now here is Holiday. He takes it in, and the turnover again by Boston. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Mitchell wide open. Kept alive.
And his teammates love this. And when Allen is aggressive, trying to score, really puts pressure on the opposing defense.
It's his first trip to the line. Stan, you talk about a stacked roster. It's hard to find many weaknesses for the Celtics.
Yeah, Kevin, there's a reason the Executive of the Year award went to Boston's front office last season. The Celtics are built right, and they're built to last.
Now here's White. Brown outside. Outside, White. 6 on the shot clock. Tatum with a screen on Garland. White goes in. Tatum backs for 2. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. There's 1:54 left to play in the first quarter. Brown against Mitchell. Mobley outside. Pass to Garland. Mobley sets the pick for Garland. 5 to shoot. And Mobley throws it down.
With how well Garland scores it, in that pick and roll, the roller should always be open.
Holiday against Mitchell. Up top, Tatum. Brown wide open. He fired. No good on the three.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Mobley a screen on Brown. Here's Mitchell. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Oh, a fearless play by Mitchell. Sinks his shot while being fouled, and now he'll get to the line.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
And last season, 86% from the line. So he's always had that calm presence at the line, no matter the situation.
Now here's Brown. He has yet to score. Tatum setting the pick for Holiday. Double team on Holiday. The three from Tatum. Sinks the three-pointer.
That's what makes Tatum so dangerous. Offensively, he doesn't need the ball in his hands to be effective.
For three, Mitchell. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Garland. Mitchell's got 6.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Tatum finds White. Tatum with a screen on Garland. Here's White. An easy 2 points on the layup. White's got his second basket.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him.
Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Kicks it out to Allen. Tries a three. Porzingis with the rebound. Tatum backs for 2. He knocks it down.
The officials will have 2 minutes to review the play.
They're going to look at it again. They need to be certain he beat the buzzer.
And to me, guys, it looks pretty clear-cut on the instant replay. I mean, the ball was out of his hands in time.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Cavaliers lead by 2. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Cleveland. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And from what you guys have seen so far from Cleveland, what's your take?
Way to set the table. Offensively, they dominated on the interior.
Well, if they're going to be that ferocious inside, this defense is in for a long night.
On the court right now for the Celtics. Holiday in the backcourt. To his side is White. And in the front court, Brown and Tatum. And it's Porzingis in at the center, filling out the middle. In the corner, Okoro with it. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Garland. Okoro's got himself on the board with 3 there. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, well, like a lockdown corner in football, teams just try to keep the ball away from Jrue Holiday. He says, I feel like they're not afraid of me, but like, okay, get him off the ball. To me, that's respect. I don't need other people telling me how good I am. You can see it by their actions. Kevin?
So true. He can be intimidating, David, and we thank you for that report.
You got to chase Mitchell out of the corner, or he will drain those all night.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Allen.
Boston ball.
And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Outside, White. You know, Stan, we hear all the time about after timeout plays. About how many of those do teams really have at their disposal?
Well, you certainly have to have a few, Kevin. Coaches vary in their philosophy. Some coaches will draw them up on the fly. I was one, like a lot of guys, who wanted to have things that we've worked on that then we could go to. But that just depends on who you've got, how smart your guys are, how quickly they pick things up.
Out to White. Now Tatum. He's got 5, 4 on the shot clock. The Celtics need to get a shot off. And here's Porzingis for a 3. Comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1. Here's Okoro. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist. Garland's got his 4th assist in this one.
He can take over, or Garland able to facilitate.
White drives in, and Tatum out top the key. And Tatum hammers it home.
Well, he can play the 4 because he gets off the ground so well.
And Coach Derek White spent his first 4.5 seasons with the Spurs and Coach Greg Popovich, who did a lot to boost his confidence.
Yeah, Kevin, White was a late first-round pick. He's a humble guy, very hard-working. I don't even think he realized he could be this good.
Mobley with it. He's picked up by White. Mobley a screen on Holiday. To the right side. And here's Garland for 3. They get it back.
Oh, how about the deft touch right there, guys?
He just guided that ball back up and in. Just a fingertip touch on the ball. Here's Tatum, and the dunk by Tatum.
And the defense hates to see it. Tatum putting on a little bit of a show with that jam.
For 3, Mitchell. That one misses. Celtics trail by 8. Over in the corner, Brown. And the Celtics can't hang on to the ball.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Here's Garland. Hasn't made one yet. There's the 3. It's rebounded by Porzingis. Porzingis has got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to White. And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul.
Team foul.
Allen against Porzingis. 6 to shoot. The 3 from Tatum. The 3 is drilled by Tatum.
This is why Tatum is a volume three-point shooter, because he knows how accurate he can be.
Allen outside. Garland against Porzingis. Basket good. And that's now 6 points for Allen.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Porzingis sets the pick for Holiday. Out to Porzingis. Stolen by Mitchell. And even 3-on-3 break. Mobley a screen on White. Here's Mitchell. No good on the last second attempt there. And so we conclude the first half. Cavaliers on top. They lead by 7. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. You know, guys, Jason Tatum has really been making it happen.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
Karis LeVert is out there with Max Strus. Then there's Wade. Then it's Thompson, and it's Tyson in at the small forward position. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavaliers. LeVert, solid play in the low block, and that one's good. LeVert's got 4 this quarter.
And got to push LeVert out of that area because he's very comfortable looking to score from there.
And Walker kicks to Horford. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
I can't believe he missed that 3. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be giving him.
Pass to LeVert. Now, here's Strus. Just 5 to shoot. From downtown. Horford with the rebound. And so Horford will bring it up for the Celtics. They trail by 9 points. And there it is for him.
An elite distributor for a big man. Horford is the kind of guy you want to play basketball with.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, the Celtics can beat you in a number of ways. Point guard Jrue Holiday said, "We can play small and big. We have great bench players who come in and change the game at any time and could start on other teams. And we have a hunger." Kevin, they're going to be a problem for a long time.
Agreed. Yeah, they are stacked, DA, for sure. Connects from three-point range.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Here's Hauser. Shot clock at 6. Pritchard passes to Cornette, and he jams that one in.
Almost an impossible shot to block in the post. The defender can't give up that much of a height advantage and expect to contest it.
Well, they know he can finish at the rim, but the defense did just enough to force the miss.
Boston shooting their first foul shot of the game.
And they shot 81% from the line last season as a team, so you really can't find fault with what they're able to do there.
This league, Stan, is so deep with talent. Are there any players who you think get overlooked in the conversation?
That's a great question, Kevin. I mean, there are some guys who I think get underrated because they play with other guys who are so talented and draw the attention. One guy that I have really seen lately that I think has been better than people think is Grayson Allen. The best three-point shooter, or one of the best three-point shooters in the NBA, and a very underrated defender.
And he's evolving, isn't he? Looks like he's working on other parts of his game, but he's always been able to shoot, which has been his calling card.
And he's a much more athletic guy than people give him credit for. Well, it's a three-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
LeVert finds Strus. And here's LeVert. 6 points for him.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
Well, that's too easy. As he says, let me add to my highlight reel.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Here's Hauser. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Boston shooting their second and third shots at the line right here. And he makes both free throws.
Well, he's been very good at the line, and we all know free throws can make or break you in the end.
LeVert with it. He's got 8 beyond the arc. Here's Thompson. And it's Thompson with the jam.
And this is what Thompson does best. His aggressiveness on the boards is what makes him a valuable player.
They set the pick. Here's Pritchard. Boston, no good that time either. The Cavaliers leading by 8. Three-pointer, LeVert, nailed from three-point land. LeVert's got 11 points here in just the second half. Boston's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Here's Pritchard. LeVert defending. Outside, Horford. Clock at 6. Horford with a screen on Strus. Here's Walker. Oh, that's blocked.
24-7 violation. Cavaliers ball.
Cavaliers have gone 7 of 11, a lucky field goal percentage here in the third. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. A nice shot by LeVert.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
Well, clearly the defense has had no answer for them. Might be time to try something different.
Here's Cornette. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. Thompson from long range. Karis LeVert has been on display for the Cavaliers. He totaled 14. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Cleveland leading by 14. On the floor for Boston, we've got Walker, and it's Hauser in at the 3 spot. Allen's shot is off. Here's Boston now. To the middle. Here's Cornette. And that one is hammered home.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, but also credit the offense there. That's making a play when you really need it, and they need more of them.
And a whole new group out on the floor for the Celtics. Celtics trail by 12. Now here is Holiday. Here he goes. On the wing, Brown. Covered by Mitchell. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And Greg, we were talking Jaylen Brown making the 2023 All-NBA second team. That was big for him, wasn't it?
Yeah, Kevin, it made Jaylen eligible for the Supermax, signing for that 5-year extension in July of 23. At the time, the largest contract in NBA history. Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
Holiday looking over the floor. Outside Tatum. On the clock. Brown with the screen on Mobley. Tatum no good. The Cavaliers leading by 13. On the wing, Mitchell. Guarded by Holiday. And Mobley throws it down.
Super work on the boards. Boy, they really want to put their foot down on them now.
Yeah, and once you've got him on the ropes, Greg, just keep swinging away.
Yeah, this is the spot where coaches want you to be relentless. Don't even give them a glimpse of hope.
Mitchell finds Garland. Over in the corner, Allen. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist. And the Cavaliers lead by 15.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Outside Garland. This one for threes. And another three for Cleveland.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the three is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
And Holiday kicks to White. Porzingis with a screen on Garland. White the pass to Tatum. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. The Cavaliers leading by 18. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Kicks it out to Allen. He tries for three. Good on the triple. Allen's got 6 here in this quarter.
And how about the quick thinking on the catch and shoot? Have to applaud Allen's decision-making there.
Tatum setting the pick for Holiday. Outside Tatum. To end the run. Traps in the tray.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
Brown against Mitchell. In the corner, Okoro with it. Lets it go with a three. Rebound Boston.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Cavaliers.
Looking at both these teams, they're great rebounders, and on any given night, you might not know who would have the advantage on the board.
They made the most of those extra rebounds as well, Kevin.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Allen.
Every inch of the floor was his tonight as he came out and injected an energy into every play.
Garland looking it over. Over to the wing. Here's Okoro. No good from outside. Mitchell against White. Pass to Tatum. From the arc. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. With the prospect of making a big lead even bigger.
And you got to jump at this chance. Stretch that lead out as much as possible.
Mitchell kicks to Okoro. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. Stolen by Okoro. Allen for the three. That one no good. And so it's Cleveland taking care of business in this one. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean... Sports for NBA basketball. Ooh, got quite the matchup in store tonight, Doris. Two conference rivals set to clash once again.
NBA, there's typically a little bit of chippiness because it is clear these two teams don't like each other, and you and I are here for all of it.
And let's take a look at Boston's starting lineup. The two Jays, Brown at the 3 and Tatum at the 4. Holiday at the 1 with White at the 2. And it's Porzingis in at the 5 spot. So it's Boston now. The Sixers getting their last shot to go. Porzingis with a screen on George. The drive by Tatum. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
Well, you can see the level of aggression. If Jason Tatum sees a window of opportunity to drive it, he will expose it.
George, a screen on Holiday. Driving in.
And a solid pick to free him up for the dunk.
Boy, the timing there couldn't be any better.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
Holiday against Oubre. That trap, Doris?
Well, first and foremost, BA, if that's a problem for you, it's a good one to have. I think the key here is with all the weapons available, you have to have some personal sacrifice. And to this point, this team has been willing to do that.
Now here's Brown. Got it.
How about the strength on the finish? Jaylen Brown showing real muscle.
And he's made a case for first-team all-defense. Doris, Jaylen Brown, the complete game.
Brian, what you love to see from a great player that's just entering their prime is the pride they take in being well-rounded. Do you want to absorb a big-time defensive assignment? Jaylen Brown wants to do exactly that.
Such an explosive athlete. Maxey saw his chance and took it right to the rim.
Now we'll go to Allie LaForce, who had a chance to talk with head coach Nick Nurse.
We discussed Jaylen Brown and what makes him such a hard player to defend, and Coach said to me, Jaylen is a freak athlete and has become a really good shooter over time too. We can't give him clean looks, and we have to guard him closely. Let's see if the defense is up to the task.
Great work, Allie. Thanks.
Oh, how easy it is to get off your feet. How about the spring from Jason Tatum?
Maxey, that's good.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Now here's Porzingis. No good with the triple.
He had more than enough room to hit that, just couldn't make it happen.
Maxey surveys. Pass to Embiid. Oubre, a screen on Porzingis. Embiid can't hit.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively. Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
To the inside. Kicks it to George. Crafty move. Maxey against White. Pass to Embiid. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there. The Celtics have gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. The kick to Tatum. Three-pointer. Boston again missing. The Sixers trailing. And here's Oubre from the arc. Pure from three-point range.
But he's got NBA range. There's no doubt about that. Oubre with 3-and-D ability on the wing.
Porzingis with a screen on Oubre. Holiday with the ball. Picked up by Embiid. Porzingis passes to Brown. Back to Porzingis. From the arc. Hits the trifecta. Porzingis has got 5 now.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
The 3, George. The rebound by Jason Tatum. For Boston, they've gone 5 of 8. Solid opening quarter for them.
That's what you call speed, being the difference in transition. Off the steal, Derek White so heads up.
There's a screen. Kicks it to George. There's 37 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Maxey finds George. Off the mark there with a 3. Celtics lead by 3. To the paint. It's tipped. And now the Sixers on the break. Here's Martin. The rebound, Celtics. White for 3. Kept alive by Boston. White on the wing. Outside, Brown. Knocks it down from distance. Brown's got his second basket of the game.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
And so it's the Boston Celtics with a 6-point lead at the... And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
Well, you got to be impressed with how selfless they've been so far. Their passing has been simply outstanding.
They've also done a great job finding openings and exploiting them. Take those lanes when they're given and turn them into points.
Oubre is at the 2 with George playing the 3. Martin slides in at the 4 with Embiid in the pivot. And it's Maxey in at the point guard. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Holiday passes to Tatum. Porzingis with a screen on George. Pass to White. The kick to Tatum. 4 on the clock. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Here we go. The Sixers on the break. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Joel Embiid is setting records with his scoring. He said, when I get stuck into just being a scorer, that's not the best version of me. I like sharing the ball. As you've seen the last couple of years, the teams that have won, they move the ball. Nothing is static. So that's how we should play. Pretty simple, Brian.
Yeah, great understanding, right? Thanks, Allie.
While Maxey is an elite shooter, Tyrese is at his best using his speed going downhill.
Tatum inside. Maxey covering. Back to Tatum. Hey, strong. Tatum.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
76ers trail by 7. Doris, it seems like every year Tatum's name is right atop the MVP ballot.
To me, Brian, it speaks not only to his talent, but also his consistency and the work ethic. The game is important to him. He's versatile. He's clutch. He's everything you want in a star player.
The Embiid can throw it down from anywhere. So much power for the big fella.
And there's a pick. Here's Tatum. It's Tatum working inside.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Maxey attacking. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Woo! When you finish like that, you deserve to brag.
Impressive. No question.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim. Okay.
Now here's Holiday. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. And Holiday powers it home.
And striking without warning. Holiday can be so sudden.
And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for the 76ers. 7-point differential. Brown against Martin. With the drive, takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. George outside, takes a three, gets the three ball to go. George has got his first 3 points of the game.
Nice on-time pass to Paul George. He's shot ready. Nicely done.
The kick to Tatum. Porzingis sets a screen. And it's Tatum missing.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's the shot he typically makes.
Pass to Embiid. There goes Embiid. Uses the glass on the layup. And now it's just a 2-point Boston lead.
Yeah, getting aggressive in the paint. Look at Joel putting his size to work.
Porzingis with a screen on Maxey. White with it. Martin picks him up. Brown scanning the floor. Back to White. Puts up a three. A rebound by Maxey.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
There's 31 seconds left to play in the second quarter.
Ooh, a high motor in close to the rim. Maxey finding a window and converting.
The kick to Tatum. 19 seconds left in the first half of basketball.
And just a great screen.
And they got a high-powered finish out of it.
And my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge. Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
Outside White. The kick to Tatum. It's stolen by Maxey. That shot is off. And that'll do it for the first half. This game is tied. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
The Celtics, 30.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. Without question, Tyrese Maxey displaying all his skills today.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
Taking a look at the Celtics. Al Horford out there with Luke Cornett. Then it's Lonnie Walker. Then there's Peyton Pritchard. And it's Hauser in at the three. And you know, you look at someone like Peyton Pritchard, Doris, heady guy who doesn't make many mistakes.
VA, maybe his best attribute in my mind is the competitive spirit and the motor he plays with. He's a fearless shot taker, either inside or from three-point range. He makes excellent choices with his passes. But again, I go back to that competitive toughness.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Lowry, the pass to Martin. Out to Lowry. Pass to Drummond. Here's Yabusele. Back to Drummond. And it's Cornette with a rebound.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
Here's Walker. Out left to the wing. Screen by Horford. This one for three. Hey, Horford from range.
Al Horford's shot is just so pretty. Doesn't get a ton of lift, but boy, is he accurate.
Out to the right wing. Pass to Gordon. To the middle. Horford with a steal. Outside Walker. Here's Pritchard. Screen by Horford. Launches it. They get it back. Cornette. And good work on the boards as they picked up the second chance points. And now a 9-point Boston lead. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Brian, it's great hearing Celtics coach Joe Mazzulla talk shop. He said everybody tries to break basketball up into offense and defense, but it's one game. Your spacing, decision-making, and shot selection set up your defense. That transition happens so fast, so the game is constantly changing. It's all connected, Brian.
No question. Thanks, Allie. Good stuff there. Here's Hauser. Still without a bucket. Well, when you look at the forwards in this league, there are a lot more Grant Hill types out there these days, partner.
Well, thank you for the nice words, B.A. Of course, I took pride in my overall game. And over the last few decades or so, we see a bunch of guys playing the 3, 4, and 5 who can pass, dribble, and shoot. So it's fun to watch the game evolve.
76ers trail by 9. To stop the drought. And Lowry with the lay-in.
When Kyle Lowry touches that painted area, he is aggressive to score it, and he is so able to finish on the interior.
Here's Pritchard. Driving inside. Pass to Cornette. And he dunks it down.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
I tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
He picks the exact right moment to get himself a clear line to the basket.
Cornette sets a screen. Here's Walker. Another shot. The double clutch. Cornette can't hit.
Well, he's got to be embarrassed for attempting that one. You got to think twice about that next time.
Lowry outside. Spins. Drives to the hoop. Converts after the nice spin. And now just a 5-point Celtic lead.
I tell you, this guy just loves having the ball in his hands. And why not when Lowry can make moves like that?
Pritchard, the pass to Cornette. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Cornette's got 8 here in this quarter.
Great job setting him up. The timing of the pass was key.
And again, it's Kyle Lowry.
You know, one thing that has stood out tonight is his scoring. You know, he's kept attacking even when they've been trailing.
Here's Pritchard. He's guarded by Lowry. Screened by Horford. Fires from deep. Knocks down the triple. Horford's got 6.
But just such a smart, opportunistic shooter. Al Horford with the jumper. Yeah, that'll work.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
The kick out to Walker. Cornette sets a screen. Walker passes to Cornette. Good, and it's Walker who picks up the assist. And it's a 10-point Celtic lead.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
And so it's Boston earning this break in the action, up 10. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. George and Martin looking to produce at the forward spots. Maxey and Oubre pair up at the 1 and the 2. And it's Embiid in at the 5. That's the group in the game for the 76ers.
I love how Maxey scores in a variety of ways. So versatile as an offensive threat.
Here's White. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. Of course, it's hard to pick one, but Derek White is in the running for best defensive guard.
It's so true, and what Derek White does perhaps better than any other guard is block shots. When we talk about top on-ball defenders, he's also on that list. You want to talk about somebody who can get in the passing lane and be disruptive. He's on that list. Truly can do it all.
Yep, that one's good.
Sometimes a player is born with a passer's mindset. He deals it with conviction.
Outside, Brown. Brown downhill. And it's good. 2 points. And the Celtics lead by 10.
Now, don't you love how Brown just barrels into the teeth of the defense? This is a shifty forward who knows how to get to the rack.
And so it's White with it. He brings it up for Boston. 10-point lead. This is their biggest of the game. Tatum against George. A deep 3. And it's Tatum missing. For Philadelphia, they've gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. George passes to Embiid. The three-pointer off the mark. Boston leading by 10. Oh, a deep 3 from Tatum. Oh, Tatum slings it from deep.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
For 3, George nails it from 3.
There is no doubt in the mind there of Paul George. What an answer.
Here's Porzingis. And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Maxey against Holiday. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis.
7'6" wingspan, sending it back. Kristaps Porzingis with the rejection.
And here's Brown for 3. Can't get it to drop.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Embiid, a screen on White. Oubre passes to Embiid. And Porzingis with the block. Boston has gone 6 of 14 from the perimeter tonight. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Celtics?
Their defense has been on point all game long. They're out hustling the shooters and swatting down plenty of shots.
And another theme in this game to me, guys, has been how lethal they've been in transition. Attack on the break and make sure you convert.
Yep, that one goes.
Yeah, good execution in close. Holiday likes mixing things up and finishing from this area.
Outside Oubre. Pass to Martin. The 3 is up. Counted from distance.
How about the timing? Can be the difference between an assist and a turnover. Nice delivery.
And Tyrese Maxey gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Boston leading by 13. Tatum with a screen. Back to White. They kick it out to Porzingis. Out of bounds. It'll be Sixers ball.
Sixers ball.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Embiid, a screen on Holiday. Here's Maxey. Ooh, poked away and stolen by Holiday. White on the wing. The three ball. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Holiday. Holiday's got 3 assists in the game.
They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the Celtics.
In today's game, you need to shoot it well from 3. That was the difference maker.
Exactly. And the defense didn't rotate out quickly enough to disrupt their shooters.
We've come to expect big-time games from him. Just another day at the office for Kristaps Porzingis.
Boy, whatever was needed, he provided it. He was the jack of all trades. Big bucket on one end, big defensive play on the other. I thought his influence was felt all over the floor.
Count the basket.
You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
And it's Maxey missing.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Porzingis with a screen on Oubre. Here's White. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
What a performance tonight. Getting a win like this on the road is such a boost.
You've got to be able to block out all distractions in enemy territory. This team did a tremendous job staying focused on the task at hand.
Now Maxey, 5 on the clock. Looking to end the run. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
And just a very well-built guard. You know, Maxey is so hard to slow down around the rim.
Both free throws good from Maxey. Boston on offense. Tatum with a screen. The drive by Holiday. Shoots over Oubre. Again Boston.
And staring at a sizable deficit, the defense has to tighten up.
5 ticks left to play in the fourth. So we see the Celtics taking the W here. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this squad.
Up next, the 76ers taking out. Hi and welcome everyone here on 2K. Sports can't. Can't wait to get some NBA action going. There should be plenty of action down in the painted area tonight, Greg, with the big man matchup in this one.
Yeah, I love to see skilled bigs dueling down low. Kind of a throwback in some ways, but there's still plenty of physicality in the modern game.
Here's the starting group for the Cleveland Cavaliers. A loaded backcourt. It's Garland and Mitchell. A lot of length inside. It's Mobley and Allen in the post. And it's Okoro in at the small forward position. And it's Martin missing. And so Allen will bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Mitchell against Oubre. Allen left side. Pass to Mobley. 5 on the clock. And a great assist by Allen as that one goes in.
And that'll start us off already. You can feel the tension in this arena.
Boy, I tell you, you're right. You can feel this one looking like it's going to be a tight one throughout.
But we know what a great player Joel Embiid is. He was the 2023 MVP, and he was on that same road until he got injured last season.
Unfortunate to see the big fella Embiid deal with the injuries that he has throughout his career, even going back to his 1 year in college. It's unfortunate, but that has hampered what is a special talent in Embiid.
Here's Mitchell with a short break in the action. Gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
I caught up with Coach Nick Nurse. So for much of the brief time I had with him, he was talking about Evan Mobley. He said this kid is not a kid. This is a mature big man who affects all aspects of the game at both ends. But in particular, he's worried about Mobley's defensive presence and his ability to guard every position on the floor. Back to you.
Thanks so much, David. Here's Mobley after the Sixers pick up 2. Shoots from 8. The shot's good.
And you want more of this from Mitchell. Good to see him moving the ball like that.
Kicks it out to Maxey. Embiid with a screen on Garland. Maxey attacking and slam dunk by Maxey.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G8, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
And it's the Cavaliers with the ball after the Sixers pick up 2. Garland with the bucket.
Fearless move by Garland inside, going for the high percentage shot.
Embiid sets the pick for Maxey. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. It's going to be on Donovan Mitchell.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, G.A. He really does put pressure on him.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Now, here's Mitchell. Pass to Mobley. 6 to shoot. And there's the call on Evan Mobley. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
Here's Maxey. He's got 9. For 3, Mitchell. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist. Mitchell's got 5 now.
And got rid of it promptly. Mitchell wasting no time.
You know, Clark, the days of trust the process are long gone. The Sixers are now focused on the now.
As well they should be, Kevin. With a superstar big guy in his prime in Joel Embiid, there's no time like the present. And it's not going to last forever, so they need to capitalize. I see you, Jared. I see you expanding your game, broadening the horizons. Nice-looking shot there, big fella. And, you know, we can't measure Hart. I mean, he's not as big as the other power forwards, but his jumping ability and mindset is incredible.
Now, here's Mitchell. He's got 5. Nice move. And the layup is up and in. He's got 7.
And bursting through inside. So difficult to contain when Mitchell's on the attack.
Stolen by Garland. On the wing, Mitchell. And it's off from three-point range. The 76ers trail by 3. Maxey with it. Guarded now by Okoro. And that one's good. Maxey.
Every time Maxey steps on the floor, you expect a big scoring night. Tyrese can explode offensively at any time.
Here's Mitchell. There's the drive. Excellent D there from George.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
And the dunk by Embiid.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Hey, guys, this is going to be fun now. I mean, we've got ourselves a shootout on tap here.
The free throw drops for Embiid.
You know, what I respect about Embiid, in addition to his tremendous skill and size, is his willingness to keep working on himself. He's already an elite talent, but if he sees any room for improvement, he'll go to work to make it happen.
George finds Martin. He gets it in there. Martin's got his second basket of the game.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one. And give it up for the little fella on the inside there. Great rebound, even though he had to really fight for it.
Tyrese Maxey. He's been the guy making things. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
Getting downhill has really been impressive to me, not settling from the outside. They're going right to the rack.
And another thing they've done well is push the tempo. They're running the floor and converting on the fast break.
Maxey and Oubre, they have the guard duties. Paul George is out there with Martin, and it's Embiid in at the pivot spot manning the middle. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Joel Embiid talks about leading his team. He said, I've been guarded so many different ways. I feel like I've seen everything, and I know how to attack everything. For me, it's all about how do I bring everyone along with me. You can't win alone. It's just about playing together and involving everybody. Kevin?
And you've got to involve everybody. All right, D.A., thanks. George with the steal. Here's Oubre, and finished off by Oubre.
Hey, it's one thing to have the physical attributes, the length, the athleticism, to play good defense, but the other part of it is the instincts. And George thinks and feels things defensively as well as anybody in the league, and really excellent instincts at that end of the floor.
The 76ers leading by 10. Outside, Maxey plays it up and banks it in. Maxey's got 15 points.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Now, here's Mitchell. He's got 7, and he drops in the layup off the glass. He's got 9. And you know, Greg, we're seeing so many teams utilizing the dribble handoff.
And it really forces the defense into a bad spot, can create situations where the offense has an advantage, and then it allows you to kind of seek out the matchup.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And And Kuro throws it down.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Now, here's Garland. Paul George unable to get his shot to go. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one on Embiid.
Taking the bump. Garland doesn't hold back and gets rewarded with the foul.
Both free throws good from Garland.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
And Darius Garland picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Oubre passes to Embiid, and there's the call on Joel Embiid. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
Mitchell kicks to Allen. Allen, a screen on George. Mitchell wide open. Hands it from downtown. Mitchell's got 12 points in the game.
And Mitchell is a confident scorer, including from downtown.
Maxey passes to Embiid. Kicks it out to Maxey. Embiid with a screen on Garland. Maxey scores off the spin. Maxey's got 4 this quarter.
Finishing despite the contact on him. Serious toughness from Maxey there.
The same day, Clark, that Tyrese Maxey was named to the All-Star game, he scored a career high and was great doing it.
How about that, Kevin? How ironic is that? It was his first All-Star selection, by the way, but this has been the story with Maxey. I mean, he just continues to make great progress in his game. He's a really dynamic young player with still room to grow.
Here's a Kuro. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there. The 76ers leading by 3. And here's George. Embiid kicks to George. To the inside. And finished off by Martin.
George with a fantastic look. Excellent job creating an easy opportunity for his teammate.
Here's Mobley. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. 6 points for him. 76ers have gone 6 of 9 in the second quarter. Some good work from the field. And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
There's 38 seconds left in the first half of the game. Martin, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
He's off on the second. The Cavaliers trail by 4. Mitchell outside with the drive, and it's Mitchell with the jam.
And footwork really so important. Donovan threads the drive there with such grace.
Maxey against Garland. And slam dunk by Maxey.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive stop.
Yeah, you know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is, that's a tough shot.
Mitchell kicks to Garland. Gets it off. What a play! Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
What was really impressive there, though, guys, was that he could have rushed it and panicked, and yet he kept his cool and splashed it.
And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here. 76ers on top, up by 2. Live from Philadelphia, you're watching 2K Sports. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You look at Tyrese Maxey in this one, guys. He has been everywhere.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
And so in the game for the Cavaliers, LeVert out there with Max Strus. Then there's Wade. Then there's Tristan Thompson. And it's Tyson in at the 3, the small forward.
Lowry is a fearless scorer despite his lack of size, and he's never one to back away from the trees inside.
And it's Wade slamming it down.
Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
And I like it. I mean, some coaches might want to see just a sure-handed lay-in there, but for me, I don't mind a little extra.
Here's LeVert. Sweet move, and the layup is good.
You know, you can see the confidence level LeVert has by how often he hunts for his shot, especially from there.
Strus against Lowry. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Lowry's got his second bucket of the game to go.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
And it's Gordon penetrating. It's good. Gordon's got 4 this quarter.
And Gordon has the burst of speed you like to see in a guard. Excellent at knifing through the defense to the cup.
Here's Strus. Eric Gordon with the rebound. The 76ers leading by 4. Lowry deciding where to go with it here. Puts it up from 7. Connects. The jumper drops. Lowry's got 6.
And that's Lowry's shot right there. Always looking to capitalize from that range.
LeVert the pass away. LeVert against Lowry. Count it, and the foul. Kyle Lowry picks one up there.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
The Cavaliers have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. And it's Lowry with the ball. Brings it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Pass to Yabusele. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Oh, great feed by Lowry. He'd rather pick up an assist than score a bucket.
The 76ers shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Lowry against LeVert. Good. He has 7.
What a tough make that was by LeVert. Refused to be denied, and great concentration.
Pass to Tyson. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Count the basket and the foul. Kyle Lowry picks one up there.
And he just big-boyed it right there. The height advantage he's got down low, really difficult for them to defend.
Cleveland shooting their 4th attempt at the free throw line right here.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
And, you know, whenever they get into a stretch where it looked like maybe they would turn it around at the line, they would immediately take a step back.
The Cavaliers trail by 4. Three-pointer, LeVert. Strus finds LeVert. Out to Thompson. It's LeVert on the wing. Defended by Gordon. And it's LeVert missing. The 76ers leading by 4. Outside Lowry. Makes a fantastic move and nails the shot. Lowry's got 8 points here in this quarter.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
LeVert against Lowry. LeVert kicks to Strus. Wow, drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws. one's on Eric Gordon. And it's a completely new group here for Philadelphia. Good on the second free throw. And he nails the third. For Philadelphia, they've gone an unbelievable 8 of 8 shooting since halftime. Must have been some kind of pep talk in that locker room. Oubre, good. 6 points for Kelly Oubre.
Crafty at cashing in from there. Oubre Jr. enjoys working on his interior game when given the opportunity.
Strus passes to Garland. Just 5 on the clock. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Garland's got 6.
And that's almost automatic anytime he can get the ball in that position.
Philadelphia leading by 3. George looking around. And that one, good. George has got his first points of the game.
One of the things that separates George from other wings is willingness to go inside and do work, to play near the goal.
And Okoro throws it down.
Oh, going high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam.
Boy, nice way to punctuate that possession.
Got it off in time. Not going to go that time. And at the close of the third quarter, still a close game, and both teams putting up points in a hurry. 3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Well, Cleveland shooting so well. The offensive execution has been brilliant. 66% from the field. Running the wings, it's Oubre and George. Martin is out there with Embiid, and it's Maxey in at the 1. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Now, here's Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
It's good. Maxey's got 21 in the game.
Not just a perimeter threat now. Maxey very adept at converting in close, too.
Mitchell kicks to Okoro. Outside Garland. The 3. Here's Mobley, and Mobley throws it down. Game winding down, and they just keep changing leads.
And guys, no separation yet, and I really don't think we're going to see any all the way down.
Now, here's Oubre. And there's George. That's good on the assist by Oubre.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
George against Mitchell. Excellent D there from George.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
From outside the arc, a 3-pointer is right on target. Now it's a 4-point Philadelphia lead.
Smooth and consistent. That's how I describe George's 3-point shooting.
Okoro passes to Garland. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's on Kelly Oubre. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the 76ers?
Credit them for not settling. I mean, they've been in attack mode off the dribble all game long, and thus far, it's paying off.
They brought the hard hats and the lunch bells with them, too. Done some great work down inside.
Now, here's Oubre. Outside for Martin. Outside, George takes the 3. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Nice rhythm to that play right there, and George was ready to fire.
Allen passes to Mitchell. Back to Allen. On the wing, Mitchell. A floater, and it's sent back by George. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tyrese Maxey. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
Garland doesn't let the pressure get to him. That's why he has the trust of his teammates.
George sets a screen for Oubre. Pass to George. The shot from the low post is good. George has got 10 points now just in this quarter.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
And I think Mitchell's focus increases when it's clutch time. The bigger the moment, the better he is.
Now, here's Maxey. Into the lane, and slam dunk by Maxey.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and power.
Garland, no good.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Now, here's Oubre. A three-pointer, no good. Maxey against Mitchell. Pass to Allen. Back to Mitchell. Yes! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
And, guys, we know Mitchell can fill it up in a hurry, which is what makes him so much fun to watch.
Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Maxey passes to Martin. Outside Maxey. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. And the 76ers lead by 8. Mitchell against George. Shoots it up. The shot by Mitchell, no good.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And there's Paul George on the assist by Maxey. And it's an 11-point Philadelphia lead.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save them tonight.
Not by a long shot. It's all but official.
Mitchell against George. And here's Garland for 3. It's hauled in by the 76ers. And an intentional foul right there.
And you can see where they're coming from by fouling to stop the clock, but really they're just kidding themselves.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, this game is over, and they're the only ones who don't realize that.
George. And the wing jumper offline. So it's Philadelphia winning this one easily. Even early on in this one, it seemed like, thank you, David. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this
In. NBA action on 2K Sports. Grant, looking at these two teams, my attention is drawn to the front court matchup.
Oh, yeah, this should be a battle on the baseline. Great to watch skilled bigs trade blows and show off what they can do down low.
A look at Cleveland's opening lineup. At the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen. Garland and Mitchell, the talented 1 and 2. And it's Okoro in at the 3 slot. Basket's good.
A very athletic play by Brown, getting the ball inside and working his way to a high percentage shot.
The 3 from Mitchell. Missed it. Now 0 for 1 in this game.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
Tatum looking it over. There's the triple. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
I was able to talk to Joe Mazzulla for a minute. We talked about how his team is prepared to defend against Darius Garland, and Coach said we need to communicate and stay on our toes defensively, whether it's scoring or passing the ball. Garland is a creative player who knows how to manipulate opposing defenses. We should be able to hear his defense talking tonight, guys.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Oh, wasted no time on that one.
Look, if Allen is going to hit that shot, your whole defensive strategy has to change.
Mitchell against Holiday. Outside Porzingis. Pass to Holiday. 6 to shoot. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Well, Richard, with the career he's had, it's hard to believe Drew Holiday has only made 2 All-Star teams.
Well, that speaks to how much talent is at the guard position in this league. But it also shows how we tend to award offense over defense because Drew, his impact is truly felt on the defensive end.
A quick shot there. It's off target. And here's Boston. Porzingis with a screen on Garland. The kick to Tatum. For 3, Porzingis. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Few bigs stretch the floor like Porzingis. He can be just deadly from the arc.
The 3 from Mitchell. It's hauled in by White. Boston has gone 1 of 2 from 3-point land so far. It's Brown on the wing, guarded by Okoro. Tatum passes to Brown. It's Brown on the wing. And again, Boston with the triple.
He can do a lot with the ball, but Brown is just as good playing off the ball. He's always ready to catch and fire.
And Allen gets it to go.
It's turned into a showdown here. Dueling from distance.
Take that, he says. I see your 3, and I'll raise you another 3.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Brown, a screen on Mobley. Tatum passes to Porzingis. Holiday with the ball. Guarded now by Mitchell. Back to Porzingis. It's Brown on the wing. 5 to shoot. And it's Tatum missing.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Mitchell against Brown. And Mitchell with the slam.
Now the defense has no answer for Mitchell's leaping ability. This man goes up and he will put it down on you quick.
Here's Holiday. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now here's Mitchell. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Jaylen Brown picks one up.
Tricky move by Mitchell with the pump fake, baiting the defender.
Both free throws good for Mitchell. And Richard, thinking about Donovan Mitchell, he just has the total impact on the game.
It's crazy to think that he's in the prime of his career, but every single year he continues to get better. I still think there are more levels for him to go.
Now here's White. Still no points. From downtown. Knocks it loose.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
And it's going to be a 3-second call. Boston's gone 2 of 5 from deep. Holiday taking his time here. Outside Porzingis. White with it. Guarded now by Mitchell. Back to Porzingis. Pass to Tatum. Outside Holiday. And here's White. Count it. Good.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Tatum inside, guarded by Garland. Tatum, good.
Brushing off the contact look. The dude is strong. When he gets in there, it's easy. That's an easy bucket.
The three from Mitchell. The shot off that time. Well, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. Boston. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
So far, they haven't had to force anything. They're swinging the ball around and turning good passing into points.
And the other thing you notice is how determined they've been to get into the paint and get buckets around the rim.
The perimeter pairing is White and Brown. Tatum is the 4 with Porzingis at center. And it's Holiday in at the 1. That's the Boston 5. Mitchell against Holiday. Tatum with a screen. Outside Holiday. Clock at 6. White with it. Picked up by Allen. Late clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. Porzingis misses. The Cavs trailing. And when you talk about the Boston Celtics last year, they were historically good, Richard.
Yeah, they had the 4th best net rating ever in the history of the game. That's Magic Johnson, Larry Bird, the MJ Bulls. Shattered the NBA record for offensive rating at 123.1. They were unreal.
White, the pass to Holiday. Tatum, a screen on Garland. Back to White. Outside Holiday. Outside Tatum. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Okay, just some big boy strength there from Tatum. Just put himself to the line.
Boston shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game. You look at his college days and his rookie year, Tatum has always been on a winning team, Richard.
B.A., I think it starts with his approach. There's always been an air of professionalism when it comes to Tatum. He's just a young player that is focused only on winning.
Mobley, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Mobley's got his first points of the game.
Mobley is a gifted scorer down low.
Porzingis with a screen on Mitchell. Outside Porzingis. And here's Brown. 5 points in the game. Porzingis sets a screen. Brown passes to Porzingis. White for 3. Three-pointer goes up. Three-pointer goes down for White.
The unique perspective of a big. Porzingis has great awareness and the ability to easily find the open man. A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Brown against Mitchell. The three. And the Celtics another three.
A consistent shot for him. Brown likes the three.
Pass to Mitchell. Mitchell on the run. And Mitchell with the slam.
So sick, the vertical ability.
That was flat out awesome. He has that effortless knack for getting to the hoop. Brown passes to Holiday. Tatum, a screen on Mitchell. The kick to Tatum. And Tatum fires one home.
Tatum reminding the defense, like, yo, you cannot stop him.
Garland for three. Here's Mobley. Outside for Mitchell. And stolen by Brown. Tatum inside. Guarded by Garland. Here's the three. And there's Holiday. That's good. On the assist by Tatum. And it's a 9-point Boston lead. And so Garland will bring it up for the Cavaliers. Here's Mitchell. It's hauled in by White. We've got 1:08 left in the second quarter. Porzingis with a screen on Garland. They kick it out to Porzingis. Down low. Here's White. Outside Holiday. Fires for three. Oh my goodness! He'll go to the line with a chance at a 4-point play. That one's on Darius Garland. To stop the run. Outside for Mitchell. Mobley, a screen on Brown. Ooh, power move by Mitchell.
Perfect use of the pick and roll. Mitchell just taking what the defense gives him.
Right side Brown. To the inside. Ooh, stolen by Allen. There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Sinks it from distance. Garland's got 5 now. Celtics lead by 7. Outside Holiday. Outside Brown. Porzingis with room to shoot. The Cavaliers pull it in.
Surprising he didn't bury that, but hey, it happens sometimes.
Here's Mobley. And so it's the Boston Celtics closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. What has them in front right now, by and large, they're taking great shots. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this.
And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drones, please. They're measuring up the shot.
And if you're just joining in, one half is in the books, one half to go. We've seen Donovan Mitchell really having a great game.
Slicing up the defense, living in the lane. Terrific first half for him.
And when you rip through the D like he did in that first half, you gotta stay aggressive. Keep getting to the rim.
On the court for the Cavaliers, Max Strus is out there with Karis LeVert. Then there's Dean Wade, then it's Thompson, and it's Tyson in at the small forward position. Celtics lead by 7. Here's Pritchard. Cornette sets a screen. And Pritchard, here we go. The kick out to Walker. Here's Pritchard, covered by Strus. Clock at 4. The putback. And it's Tyson with a rebound. Cavaliers trail by 7. The 3 is up. And Strus good for 3. Strus has got himself on the board with a 3 there. Well, Grant, you were an excellent defender in your day. So who was the toughest player you had to guard?
Well, there's so many great players. Michael, LeBron. But let's talk about the late, great Kobe Bryant. I mean, he really had no weaknesses. And even if you defended him perfectly, there's a good chance he can still make the shot.
Back to LeVert. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the third quarter. He hits it just before the shot clock expires. Here's Pritchard. No points yet. Horford for three. And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession. Strus against Walker. Takes the three. And it's Tyson with a rebound. Cleveland has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Horford, a screen on Levert. Inside.
The defense had the pass well anticipated. They know the offense wants to get that ball inside.
And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Strong defense followed by some smart offense. That's just good fundamentals.
Here's Walker. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Walker's got his first basket.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
Levert goes in. And it's Cornette with a rebound. Boston's gotten 6 of 13 shots to go from outside the arc. Pass to Pritchard. Three-pointer. Second chance effort. Nifty move. Cornette with the bucket.
He knows his job on the glass, and he does it well. Cleaning it up and sending it right back.
Yep, that one goes. Levert's got 4 points this quarter.
Yeah, that's inexcusable. I mean, the defense must push Levert farther away from the basket than that.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hey, Brian, a key concept preached by Celtics head coach Joe Mazzulla and reiterated by Jaylen Brown, who says it's reading the game, realizing fast but playing slow. We're the more talented team, he said. We have to be the smarter team as well. And when we do that, we're going to be tough to beat. Brian?
Well, they certainly have been, Allie. Thanks for that. They get it back. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
1:14 left in the third quarter.
And sometimes you just overpass. I mean, that would have been a good time to just go up with it.
Pass to Wade. Levert with the ball. Back to Wade. Shot clock at 6. Pulls up on the wing. Levert, that's good. Levert's got 6 points. Boston trailing. Boston shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in this game. And the first one at the line is good. He makes 1 of 2 that time. The Cavaliers have gone 6 for 9 in the half. Strus's shot is off. Boston has got nothing to fall here in the third. 0 for 4. Here's Pritchard, covered by Strus. Ooh, they pick off the pass. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. And he makes it on the layup. He's got 5.
Oh, nice ball movement by Levert. A welcome sign for this team.
Celtics trail by 3. Here's Pritchard. Down low. Here's Cornette. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Cornette's gotten his 2nd bucket of the game. And Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments.
And something fans don't always get to see. Some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
And we see it so often. One little tweak to the game plan and everything falls into place for a team.
Garland for 3. Oh, and he hits it at the buzzer.
And they will go into the fourth quarter riding high. That's almost got to feel like a game winner to them.
The third quarter. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And two teammates on the same page.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. Tatum is the 4 with Porzingis at center. Holiday at the 1 with White at the 2. And it's Brown in at the small forward position. That's the Boston 5. Pass to Tatum. Here's Porzingis. Fires the 3. And the shot is good on the assist by Tatum. Tatum's got 3 assists in the game.
He gets a lot of his points on catch-and-shoot jumpers. Porzingis is...
Wow! Put that in the dunk contest!
Oh, he's had that move saved up for a minute. You could tell with that smile on his face. Mitchell making the most of that opportunity.
White drives in. Tatum passes to Brown. White for 3. And the Celtics another 3.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
The 3 from Okoro. He drops it from range. Okoro's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
Yeah, another thing they did well, running the floor. They've kept the pace high and pulled away with their transition offense.
Left side, Garland. Pass to Mitchell. And stolen by Holiday. Now White. Holiday passes to Porzingis. Outside, Brown. 4-3. Bullseye! Jaylen Brown!
Gotta be cognizant of where Brown is at all times because this man will torch you.
Allen with a screen on White. Now here's Allen. And it's Allen who slams it home.
He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Here's Mitchell. Oh, leaving no doubt on the break. Mitchell.
Doing it on both ends. Mitchell, a great sequence for him.
White against Garland. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Personal foul.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
In a tight game, he is exactly who you wanted at the line.
Cleveland has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Okoro on the wing, defended by Brown. And that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Just lost his head out there. It'll happen if you're pushing a little too hard.
Boston has gone 3 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the 3rd quarter. Brown scanning the floor. Porzingis sets a screen. Brown passes to White. Back to Brown. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Outside White. Oh, through contact. White gets the finish.
Not just being selfless, but also smart with the ball. Brown is able to find the best guy for the right shot.
Outside Mitchell to the paint. Here's Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
I just love the aggressive finish.
Now, I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. And that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That'll get him his 4th foul of the game. Here's White. Garland comes with the double team. Kick out to Brown. 1:16 left in the 4th. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Porzingis. Stolen by Mobley. Allen, pass to Okoro. And Mitchell puts up a deep three. It's hauled in by White. The Celtics have gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the fourth. The kick to Tatum to take the lead. It's good from beyond the arc.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
Here's Mitchell. Okoro outside. Mitchell up top. He's guarded by White. Pass to Mobley. Money!
Showing poise in the clutch. Mobley has that quiet confidence.
They can't afford to waste this shot.
Moments like this are what it's all about.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clock. Tatum from long range. And Tatum buries it from long distance.
ICE. Ice. He has absolute ice in his veins. This guy, he lives for these moments. Oh, Donovan Mitchell, huge bucket. That man is fearless.
On the wing, Tatum. Pass to Brown. And here's Porzingis. Holiday from long range. The three won't fall. And we've got a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. The pressure is on. And he's got a plan to share with his guys. And stolen by Porzingis. Time expires. We're going to overtime. Don't go anywhere. Boy, these teams have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters. Now we're headed to overtime. This one should be fun. The core of this team, Brown and Tatum in the front court. Holiday at the 1 with White at the 2. And it's Porzingis in at the 5 spot.
Right now, this is what you want to see. Mitchell playing without hesitation and just taking quality shots.
Tatum screen on Garland. And Holiday, here we go. The 3, Porzingis. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got 4 rebounds in the game. The 3 from Mitchell. Tatum pulls it in. Celtics trail by 3. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, BA. Not sure what got into him.
Porzingis sets a screen. Out to the wing. Outside, Brown. Outside Tatum. Beyond the arc. JT for 3.
What's special about him is he is a natural leader and an active scorer. When Tatum is firing off the catch, you know he's feeling it.
Mobley, a screen on White. There's the block. Fast break. Here come the Celtics. Here's Tatum. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Okoro's got 4 rebounds in the game. Garland for 3. Kept alive. Allen, the pass to Mitchell. 3 ball! Donovan Mitchell.
Hitting that shot helps loosen the driving lanes a little, and we know Mitchell only needs a crack of daylight.
The kick to Tatum. Ooh, stolen by Allen. Here's Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
This is just what they needed right now. A strong defense and smart offense to give their slim lead a boost.
Left side, Brown. Fires in the triple.
There you go, JB. I love his confidence. One of his strongest traits.
Mitchell against Tatum. Mobley down low. Count it!
Impressive one-hand slam right there, BA.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. Outside Holiday. Outside Tatum. Kick out to Brown. Shot clock at 5. And so the ball out of bounds. Mobley touched it last.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to maybe even get the steal, but I agree. He's still got a good outcome.
Here's White. The rebound by Garland. And here comes Cleveland. They lead by 4 from deep. Mitchell. That one is off. So it's Boston now.
And right here, they can't waste any time.
It needs to be a quick shot, then a quick foul.
And the call will be against Jason Tatum. That's his first foul.
And a smart choice right there. I mean, you can't allow them to just drain the clock.
Here's Mitchell.
Right here.
Up top, Allen. Back to Mitchell. Mobley, a screen on White. Fires it from 18. Hits the front of the rim and out. And Boston calls time here. All right, guys, what's your take?
The only way to get 4 points is with a three-pointer and a foul. So the defense will give shooters plenty of room.
Tatum from long range. Off on that one. And so it's the Cavaliers who come out. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up. For Richard Jefferson.
both teams here love to get out and run the floor.
Oh, yeah, this pace is going to be incredible. Our heads will literally be on a swivel tonight, Kevin, and we're going to see a lot of plays in transition and maybe a lot of turnovers as well.
Well, we're buckled in either way. Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. Maxey and Oubre, they have the guard duties. Inside for him, it's Martin next to Embiid. And it's George in its small forward. Tatum wide open, he fires one. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Tatum's got the first points up on the board for the Celtics. Maxey against Holiday. Maxey attacking. And slam dunk by Maxey.
And don't sleep on Maxey's vertical. He's great at using it to hammer those down.
Holiday looking for an opening. The kick out to Tatum. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's Porzingis that time on the assist by Tatum.
And nice use of size by Porzingis inside, able to practically play on top of the D. And you watch Jason Tatum, year to year, he is a model of consistency across the board. The numbers are pretty similar, and the effort never wanes.
Yep, it counts.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Now here is Holiday. Porzingis sets the pick for Holiday. Outside, Porzingis. White inside. He's covered by Maxey. They get it again. Brown kicks to White. Tries again. Oubre pulls it in.
Well, and even though he couldn't get that one to fall, that's a shot they wanted to take.
And great hustle from Maxey in the open court, getting there on the fast break.
Boston's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Tatum with the screen on Maxey. White goes in. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
And both free throws good for White.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
For Philadelphia, they've gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. And slam dunk by Maxey.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive stop.
Yeah, you got to love that kind of effort. Getting in there and fighting through the defense.
Boston with the ball. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. Back to Porzingis. Porzingis sets the pick for White. Out to Porzingis. Outside Tatum. Pulls up from the corner. It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
Sixers ball.
And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. Outside for George. .146 left in the first quarter. Cranes the three-pointer. George has got 5 points so far.
Calm and cool from distance. George really confident from beyond.
Brown with the screen on George. Tatum against George. Brown wide open. He fires. Busted. No good that time either.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Here's Oubre. Takes it off the glass.
Crafty and cashing in from there. Oubre Jr. enjoys working on his interior game when given the opportunity.
Tatum with the screen on Maxey. White with it. Maxey covering. And White the bucket on the assist by Tatum.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
George sets a screen for Maxey. Outside for George. Spins. Converts after the nice spin. He has 7.
And it's really hard to knock George off his balance. He's just so long and strong. Nice take there.
Here's Holiday. The shot, no good. And the 76ers with possession. They're on a 15-6 run. Here's George. Plays it up off the glass.
And moving George around the floor keeps the defense guessing.
Celtics trail by 8. White looking around. A 3 from Porzingis. Got it! Oh, what a hit!
That is such a tough shot.
Big time shot to beat the buzzer.
Oh, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. 76ers lead by 5. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the 76ers.
Well, a lot of times you'll hear coaches yell, get the ball inside, and you can see why. Good things happen when you get the ball into the paint.
And also, they've been draining mid-range jump shots, measuring the defense well, and just taking what they give them.
And in the front court, Brown and Tatum. Holiday in the backcourt. To his side is White. And it's Porzingis in at the 5 spot. That's the Boston 5. And Stan, as he enters his prime, Jason Tatum is shooting to become the face of the NBA.
Yeah, and Kevin, he knows winning is the key. For a star player on a great team, learning that balance, when to take over and when to set up your teammates, is a big part of it.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Mr. Porzingis. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
On the wing, Holiday. Covered by Oubre. Tatum setting the pick for Brown. 5 to shoot. Great job by Tatum in close.
And it's going to take more than that to stop Tatum. A wing who can score in so many different ways.
Maxey kicks to Martin. Embiid with a screen on Holiday. Here's Martin. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. And the 76ers lead by 6. Brown against Martin. Brown inside. Scoreless thus far. Nice shot by Porzingis.
And Porzingis will make you pay if you collapse off of him. That's just inviting trouble.
George sets a screen for Oubre. Outside for Martin. Back to Oubre. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Tatum with a screen on Maxey. White dishes to Tatum. And the dunk by Tatum.
The pick and roll disrupts the defense and gets Tatum loose there to get that one off.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Kevin, thanks. Jaylen Brown has put it all together. He said, I'm figuring out my spots to be aggressive. That's in my DNA. But also showing how I've grown. Being a great screener, delivering passes on time and on target. That's important to being a great teammate. I'm focused on being a better basketball player. Kevin?
Yeah, and he's a smart one too, right, David? He is something else. Outstanding stuff, DA, as always. Hey, Stan, as a coach, what was the most difficult part when transitioning from college to the pro?
That's a great question, Kevin. And I think 2 things. Number one, the length and the pace of the season. You just didn't have the time to prepare for the next game. Everything was sped up. And then, obviously, the talent of the players. So you're trying to game plan and come up with a way to stop guys who are essentially unstoppable.
Here's Brown. Out to Porzingis. Takes a three. Offensive rebound. Pass to Holiday. Driving in. And another shot. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. He'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
Muscling through contact. Holiday has the strength and body control to do it.
The Celtics have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
And last season, when they got themselves to the line, they usually came through as a team up around 81%.
Oubre passes to George. Embiid with a screen on Tatum. Jason Tatum grabs the board.
Excellent coverage defensively, making it hard on him.
Tatum setting the pick for Holiday. Outside Tatum. 43 seconds left to play in the first half. And slam dunk by Tatum.
Tatum good for at least one highlight finish a night. This guy is box office.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? Brown with a screen on Oubre. Holiday attacking, and the shot goes in. Holiday's got it all tied up now for the Celtics.
And how about the burst there of speed from Holiday on the drive, sipping in before the D can rotate.
Embiid the screen. George, good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now, 6 for 8 on the night.
See, now that layup isn't possible without the help of the pick.
Outside Holiday. And there's the drive. And it's not going to halftime just yet. Officials signaling they are going to review the tape.
And the NBA Replay Center in Chicago. Is queuing it up, and even before we look at the replay, I'm pretty sure he got that off in time.
What a performance for Jason Tatum. He has been the story so far for the Boston Celtics. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We'll return shortly. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at Paul George in this game, guys, he's been everywhere.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
So on the floor for Philadelphia, Martin is out there with Andre Drummond. Then there's Lowry. Then there's Gordon. And it's Yabusele in at the 3 slot. Horford from outside. Rebound by the 76ers.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing. Oh, great feed by Lowry. He'd rather pick up an assist than score a bucket.
The 76ers shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
Here's Pritchard. There's a screen. Inside. Ring shot on the way. Again, the Celtics good for 2. Philadelphia leading by 3. Stan, as you know, in past years, Peyton Pritchard had always wanted a starting role. Now, more opportunity, and he has responded.
Yeah, Kevin, he's very competitive and certainly deserving of rotation minutes. He is just now entering his prime.
And the unselfishness there by Horford. You know, he sees a better opportunity and finds his teammate.
Drummond, and it's Drummond with the jam.
Ooh, he put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time. Walker against Gordon. And stolen by Kyle Lowry. To the left wing. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
Oh, good execution there. Lowry with a pinpoint pass.
Stan, you've been on the bench in the NBA for many decades. What were some of your biggest pet peeves as a coach?
Oh my gosh, Kevin, that would be a long list. But the two biggest would be this. I think number one, anytime there was a lack of effort, not running back on defense, things like that. That I had a hard time tolerating. And then mental breakdowns, things we had prepared for over and over and over again. And then guys just zone out and forget what they're supposed to do. Those were things that were hard to tolerate.
Especially when you would take such care in preparing them in every way. It's got to be just excruciating.
Frustrating as heck.
At the top of the key, Horford. Pritchard passes to Cornette. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Walker goes in from the baseline. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
You can't ask for a better look. And he capitalizes.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin. Celtics coach Joe Mazzulla has talked about the two J's, Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum. He says they've been lumped together because they play a similar position, but they don't have to be similar. They've got to be able to express who they are and not constantly be compared to each other. They're not the same. Kevin?
That, David, remember a couple years ago, there was some thought that maybe one would be traded. Well, they're still together.
Go into the rack with energy in the D, afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defenders.
And with the score as close as it is, these are the opportunities you truly can't allow. It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
Pritchard passes to Walker. Pass to Pritchard. Horford with the screen on Lowry. Clock at 4. From the top of the key, it's Drummond with the rebound. And here's Lowry. He'll bring it up for the 76ers. 6-point lead, and it's Martin missing. They play the clock right, then go 2 for 1.
Just got to time it up right.
And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. The Celtics shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game. The first one falls. He doesn't get the second one.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Lowry looking around to the paint. Here's Drummond, and it's Drummond with the jam.
So much force. Easy money for Drummond.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pritchard passes to Walker. Driving the lane, and the dunk by Walker.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
Here's Lowry, and good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Lowry's got 4 points now in the quarter. And a great show through 3 quarters as we enter the 4th. Who will carry the day? And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Now that is an elite level dish. What a great passer.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. The small and power forwards, the star pair of Brown and Tatum. Holiday in the backcourt. To his side is White. And it's Porzingis in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the Boston Five. Tatum against George. Over Tatum. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. And the 76ers lead by 7.
And we know George can score from all three levels, which is why he's capable of catching fire.
Holiday with it. Now defended by Embiid. Took the opportunity when he saw it.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
Well, you know this is when they lean on him, and he delivers with a much-needed score.
Here's Oubre, and finished off by Oubre.
And the leaping ability of Oubre Jr. When he gets inside, this guy's determined to finish.
Porzingis sets the pick for Holiday, and he drives in, and the layup is good.
Well, you wonder why we're seeing so many points tonight. Just look at the D.
Not a lot of resistance, and trying to just outscore other teams, generally not the best recipe for long-term success.
An aggressive defender who pressures ball handlers. Nobody should be surprised to see Holiday sending shots away.
Pass to Tatum. Over Maxey. Rebound by the 76ers. And George kicks to Embiid. Oubre outside. Floats one. Rebounded by the Celtics. Brown's got 4 rebounds in this game. All going up court. Emphatic finish by Tatum.
Well, you know Jason Tatum can score, and that's exactly what he's done thus far.
George. In it goes for the 8th time in 10 tries.
And guys, George takes pride in hitting big shots. Just get him the ball and let him do his thing.
Holiday against Oubre. Pass to Brown. Tatum kicks to Brown. Rebound by Joel Embiid. Philadelphia leading by 4. Taken away by Holiday. And here is Tatum, covered by Oubre. Pass to Brown. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Maxey.
There are so many different roles Jaylen Brown can take on for his team.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line, and that narrows the lead down to just 3.
If he hits all of those, they're feeling a lot more comfortable. But now, still a one-possession game.
Maxey with it, and Holiday picks him up defensively. Martin with a screen on Tatum. Tries the spin move. A nice shot by George.
And he takes advantage of whatever the defense gives. George can go to the finesse game if he has to.
Tatum with a screen on Oubre. And Holiday kicks to Tatum. Six on the shot clock. 11 feet away. And too long on the shot.
I think he got the shot he wanted inside, but somewhere on the play, he just lost focus.
Oubre on the wing. Here's Embiid. Jason Tatum grabs the ball. Brown finds Tatum. Lets the 3 fly. Porzingis sets the pick for White. Over in the quarter, Porzingis. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Here's Embiid. And good that time.
It's just so tough to knock Embiid off the block. That's his territory. It's just too big a deficit to come back from at this point.
Well, you want your players to keep playing hard, but let's be honest. This game's over.
The three from George. So the 76ers win it. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was.
Much appreciated, David. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. So now for Greg Anthony,